All right, well, thank you guys. I'm excited to be here. And before I start with everything I have to talk about, I'd like to start off with a prayer and bring this to God first. So if you bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for this amazing people in the room, and help everything I'm talking about help everyone to be able to apply something I'm speaking about, and help my speech to be clear and get the point across. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Well, today I'm excited to talk about one of the most dynamic and evolving aspects in our industry, which is new technology in the real estate. And as you know, real estate is a competitive field that's always evolving, and to stay ahead, you have to embrace the new innovations to stay efficient and streamline your processes and ultimately drive more value for your clients. One of the fastest growing industries in the world is technology. In 2000, only about 1 billion people used a device like a smartphone or computer. Now in 2020 and up, that number has grown to 7 billion, which is a 10.22% increase per year. And now in 2024, our knowledge of technology is doubling every 2 months. So everything is changing really fast. And it's good to stay up to date on what's changing so you can keep a competitive edge above competition or just know what's going on. We're going to cover a wide range of programs that will help you with everyday tasks, ranging from CRMs, different softwares, how to find this news about what's going on, and covering new different types of technology. And I have to skip a few things first. I'm running out of time. Okay. So when it comes to property management and business management, organization is key. Who all here has some type of business management software or property management software? Okay. So this is going to be really good for you guys. Before we dive into that, I want to establish a common understanding of some terminology that these types of software use. So does anyone know what a CRM is?
Yes.
A CRM is a system for managing your company and interactions with current and potential customers. A Kanban board uses cards to represent work items and columns in each stage of your process. Think of it like sticky notes. A Gantt chart is basically just a bar chart that illustrates a project schedule. And automation is any type of software that automates simple tasks for you so you can focus on things that really need to get done. And I have a list of different types of softwares that you can look into. Some are free and some are paid. And they all have their own different type of specialization that they specialize in. So for free options, we have Trello, which offers Kanban boards and lists. It's used for simple project management. Asana is best for task tracking and team collaboration. ClickUp is best for comprehensive property management with a high level of customization. And then Monday.com is used for visual tracking. Microsoft Teams, I'm sure we all know what that is. If you've got a big team, that's a good one to use. You've got Wrike, which is best for task and project management. Podio's basic plan is good for customizable project management. Then what I personally use is HubSpot, which has pipelines, CRM, company tracking, and they have a mobile application, which is what I really love. If you're looking to spend some more money, you got paid options, which is Podio's paid plan, Jira, Basecamp, Smartsheet. I'll let you guys read that. Yes.
I tend to find it gets very overwhelming when I'm trying to figure out what CRM I need to use. And I have one that's pretty basic, but it does what I need it to do. Is there a good way for narrowing it down? Figuring out what's the best fit for you?
It's almost like what I have here, where they each build themselves around what you're looking for. So like all these paid versions, what the relationship between them is that they're really for big teams. Because if you look, they're all best for highly customizable project solutions, software development, and lots of them focus on project management. I personally chose HubSpot because I really wanted a pipeline to track my deals, a CRM to track my contacts, and I liked that it had company tracking, so I can put in information about companies, and I really liked having the mobile app, so I can have it on my phone wherever I go. Because right now, I have my CRM with me, and I'm not even home. So it's just really research what you're looking into. I tried Monday. I couldn't get it to work for me. I tried Podio, and I think I set it up wrong because it didn't let me do anything. And then I landed on HubSpot and just realized how much I liked it, and that's what I'm using now. I got my dad set up on it because he's got a fencing company, and it's working great for him.
I would give encouragement too. I use HubSpot as well, but I found that instead of trying to find one of these to do everything, so be a CRM and project management and so on, I found a lot of success by really looking for kind of compartmentalizing each thing, right? So if I'm looking specifically at a CRM, find, which in my case was HubSpot also, and really use it fully for that. And then for me, for project management, we use Basecamp. And really, I'm not trying to bring any part of CRM into Basecamp or vice versa. And then so on. If you're doing something like a MailChimp for constant contact, instead of trying to make it be your CRM, it's solely just to send out drip campaigns and things like that. So it's maybe more cost and more things to manage, but I just found a lot more success in really finding the best fit for each sort of project, whatever that's worth.
And another thing that these offer is that they offer integrations. So I have HubSpot integrated with my Google Calendar, Gmail, Calendly. You can integrate it with different payments, and you can even integrate it with MailChimp, is what I found out. I don't have that set up yet. And we're going to go through, I'm going to show you my CRM, just give you guys a little example. Do I just hit escape?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's right. Tech guy, look at his thing.
All right. So this is my CRM, and this is HubSpot. You open up, and I have it on all my contacts. So every person I come in contact with in my business, I put their information here.
Number one, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. It's got their email, easily accessible and noticeable, phone number, the contact owner. So if you have a team, you can see who met that person, created the contact, the company they work for, the last date you spoke to them. Because how many of you all know that if you forget to speak to someone, it gets out of your mind, and then 3-4 months later you forgot to talk to Joe, and then he's just moved on. And this will remind you. It's got your lead status, so I have some that are in progress and some that are connected, and then the creation date that you have created the deal, that you've created the contact. And for example, I'm going to use Mr. Tim Westergaard right here to demonstrate the power of a CRM. If I can find you. There you are. So Mr. Tim and I met earlier this September on the 3rd, and after I got home, in just a few minutes, I uploaded everything I knew about him into my CRM. I've got his name, what he does in the business, his email, all his phone numbers. I've got the lead life cycle stage and the lead status. So I'm going to change that to connected, actually, since we actually already met. I have, if you go over to the right, you can see that I have the primary company he works for already there, and the contact information for that business. In the center is where all your information and activity that you've done with him. I have our recent activities, it's emails. Oh, wait, here we go. It does my email tracking. It tells me whenever he opens it up. So every time Wyatt, you opened up our email, the email I sent you last night, I already knew that you opened it, and I could track it. So I knew to text you about it. It's got.
I see you. Yes, I was timely.
You can, and I saw you open it this morning again too. And you can also set different tasks. So I set myself a reminder to email Mr. Tim. And when I got home, I even set myself a reminder to follow up with him. And I set it to where it would remind me 3 days later to follow up, so I wouldn't forget. And I also logged our meeting, where we met, what we talked about, the time, and all the notes. So every time I want to go back and speak to Mr. Tim, I had all my information already here invisible for me. Another nice thing about business software is that it does company tracking. We have, where is it? We'll use Oyster Real Estate Advisors right here. All the information I have about Oyster Real Estate Advisors is right here in my CRM, which makes it, again, easy for me to know everything about. It also logs that Miss Jennifer is here, and it shows all the information about, it will show if the company is big enough, it will show how much they make, how many employees they have, and what they do every single month. And then lastly, what I like about this is my deal pipeline, which every deal I look through, I will put in my pipeline and keep it updated through the process. And I actually looked at a 4-unit in Spring Hill. It's on, I'll look at it right now. It's on it's called Pinehurst. Have you seen that one? You did? Yeah. So Pinehurst, you're welcome. We're going to look there right now. So I have this. My numbers didn't work for me, but everything I have about this property, I uploaded it. I have my activities. I have an attachment, which is my underwriting I did. I have the location, and I think I have notes in here too I made about it. Yeah, all my deal activity and what I've done is all in my pipeline. So I will never lose track of something. And if I lose a file, I don't have to go look through my computer to find the file because it's all on my business management software. That's just something I incorporated because I was tired of looking through papers and losing things and looking through my phone, and it's really, really helped streamline all of my processes. So analytics. These are different websites to find different data about properties to help you evaluate them. You got things like CoStar, Reonomy, Property Radar, and every single one of these help you find different types of information. I'll back out so you can take your picture. Okay. You got even more, which is Buildium, Match Advisor. We all know what PropStream is. It's a really good one, just a little bit expensive. You got SmartZip and Realtor.com Research. And now we're at the big thing, this emerging technology. How do we find this? How do we find the news about emerging technology and even know what it is? A lot of the companies, even like Think Realty, have different news articles and websites for you to research and find all this stuff. And some of the websites here are PropTech News. You got Real Data, Inman, TechCrunch Real Estate, Realtor Magazine, PropTech Today, Real Estate Tech News, Gartner Real Estate, and then Think Realty. Who all knows that they are 3D printing houses out west? This is a home 3D printer. It will 3D print a house by using concrete. All you have to do is design it on a computer, upload it, and let it do its thing. This really minimizes the cost of labor, and it will work all day long. You don't have to worry about it getting sick, about it not showing up to work, and you don't have to pay it. That's a new emerging technology, which is one thing about how technology is helping us. PropTech, which was one of the websites I listed, is the biggest change in the real estate industry. PropTech is an abbreviation for property and technology. It is a field that links real estate technologies such as cloud computing, mobile solutions, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things to provide more efficient, state-of-the-art solutions for the real estate industry. to enjoy. Prop tech solutions thereby focus on inspiring and modifying how individuals purchase, sell, and handle real estate.
Do they also do analytics?
It is not a company, it's more of like a solution. So all what we're going over right now from here on will all be related to prop tech.
Could you name one or two more of the analytic websites other than PropStream, MasterBuzzer, and CoStar?
I can go back.
I've got CoStar.
Okay, analytics. These are for properties. Are you looking for the properties or to find?
Good, right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've used Reonomy quite a bit.
Some of these I'd never even heard of till I started doing a lot of in-depth research, and it's really interesting how they're all like the same thing, but as you see, like Reonomy uses AI, and most of them don't. Some of them use real-time data. It's just interesting how each one has its own thing.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but on Reonomy, it's mostly for multifamily projects is what I was using it for, but it'll alert you there's a good chance this seller will sell shortly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it might be a combination of average loan terms for multifamily commercial stuff being 3 or 5 years or 7, but it just felt like there was something more, and sure enough, I've seen it happen with some buildings that, it did go. It did. Yeah.
CoStar is excellent. Their technical support is excellent. Their statistics and research is very, very good. It's very pricey, but I've got access to it. If y'all need something, let me know.
I'll step out this way. All right, so some emerging technologies is AI. AI and predictive analysis. AI uses machine learning to revolutionize real estate professionals to help predict market trends, assess property values, and make investment decisions. The algorithms will help analyze historical and current data to predict future trends, property values, rental prices, and demand. It will help with property valuation by taking all of the properties and spitting out numbers for you. And it helps with lead generation because AI has vast more knowledge than humans and a lot more contact to all these different websites. It's scary, but it's also really cool. Our next one is virtual reality and augmented reality. Virtual reality is getting really popular for real estate agents because if a real estate agent offers virtual tours, someone can sit at their home and tour a house and never have to leave. Instead of wasting time driving around, you can just sit on your couch and see if you like a home. Augmented reality is really interesting for interior designers and those who are flipping houses because you can use it to, well, does anyone know how augmented reality works?
You can redesign.
Yeah.
Rooms,
like Amazon they have an ad using their augmented reality. In the ad they have the person buying a toaster, and to see if the toaster would look good in their kitchen or not, they could look through their phone and see the toaster there, and they could look at it. And which is the same thing that this would do is you can take a whole picture of a room, and in real time you can walk around 360 holding your phone and design the room in your phone with all the different furniture to see if it looks good before you even bring it in.
Is that like Matterport?
Yes.
I was with Anna McGarry, y'all know her, the designer in the group, the other day at a house, and she was using Canvas Lite, L-I-T-E, and she was spinning around in a circle.
And it scans the room.
It has the proper measurements for everything, and then she was going home to put it together for a contractor and for an electrician and to put her furniture placement. So it's really cool. Canvas Lite, and it's free. You can download it on your phone.
Yeah, so that helps so you don't have to bring all these different furnitures in. You can just see what it looks like before ever stepping foot in the property.
Another one, if you don't mind. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
We were approached by an AI company for real estate agents as well, and we're unsure still right now. We're trying it out, but it could help like with credit repair. It could help with getting pre-approved for loans. It can help do marketing for properties. It was all kinds of stuff it can do, but I haven't really had the chance to try some of that.
Tell them what it is.
It's Angel AI. If it's terrible, you did not hear it from me. I was gonna hold the name a little longer.
We'll hold you to it.
So that's
It's,
good.
it is free.
Hopefully you get more than you pay for.
And if you need to contact company.
Blockchain and smart contracts is something that's also picking up. Blockchain uses technology to provide transparency, security, and efficiency in real estate transactions. Smart contracts helps self-executing contracts with terms directly written into the code. It automates the processes like property transfers and rental agreements. So most of these property managers right now are switching over to blockchain technology. Something else that's really interesting is tokenization. You can now buy real estate assets like shares in the stock market. So if you don't have $200,000 to buy a deal, but you have, let's say, $2,000, you can go on these tokenization websites that are legit and buy different shares of properties. Like I could own 5% of this, then own 5% of that building over there, and then 10% of that one, and still be a real estate investor without owning 100% of the property.
Can I add one more thing? Okay, so our area is not ready for blockchain. I have called to try to see if they would do it, and Davidson County is like, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? They're just not ready. But I've also talked to some lenders that will only loan against your Bitcoin. And so that's kind of cool. There's like, I think I have 4 maybe that I've talked to. So if you have somebody that wants to buy a house with Bitcoin, let me know and I can direct you to those people.
That's
that I've
interesting.
talked to.
Yeah, if you've been holding, you can use you can use this loan to keep your Bitcoin and go to the moon. Okay, anyway.
iBuyer platforms like Opendoor and Zillow uses their algorithms to determine the value of a property and make cash offers directly to homeowners. This is also picking up. It helps with instant offers, streamline processes for buyers and sellers, and market efficiency by using real-time data to help with your analytics. 3D printing and modular construction, which I talked about, the 3D printer for the homes. It helps lower costs, and the sustainability is really high. Drone technology. Drones have been around a lot for a long time in the real estate industry, but now they make drones that are like this big. So a really good drone operator can do a seamless tour of inside of a home and do really good videos, and they're also really good for inspections because these small drones can get somewhere that people couldn't. Instead of having to climb a ladder on top of a big building, you can just send your small little drone or into a crawl space to inspect everything for you. And these drones can also be equipped with radar and infrared to see everything. And the bigger drones now are equipped with so much radar they can just look at the whole entire house and tell you everything about it. The Internet of Things and smart homes. Smart homes are starting to pick up in multifamily with having all this smart technology like the air conditioning units and all the different lights. It makes it easy for these multifamily owners to track the usage of all the tenants in their property. Security. It also provides security systems and real-time updates, and it helps monitor energy. Big data and real estate analytics. Big data tools are enabling more precise market analysis by processing massive data sets from big data tools. And I lost where I was 1 minute.
Dan,
Yes?
we've got about 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, what would you say is the thing that really stuck out to you, or that thank you for showing us with the HubSpot.
Yeah.
You used that very well. Is there anything else you were like, oh, here is this is this will make a big difference in your investing game?
I like the AI chatbots.
Oh, nice.
So when you go on a website, that little bubble that pops up, a lot of these real estate investing companies are using these chatbots for when people go on the websites. If they have an issue, they can speak to the chatbot 24/7, and then the chatbot will then take all that data and then send the investor their information, so they don't have to go through the whole questioning process. Or if Miss Jennifer had a chatbot on her website for her real estate company, it could pop up and ask the person what they're looking for in a home, their price range, where they're looking and all that, their name, their contact information. And then after it collects all that, it could make a contact card and send it to Miss Jennifer and send everything the chatbot talked about. So then she can call it and be like, hey, I've got this home for you. Do you want to set up an appointment? I found that really interesting. I also like the drones. The tokenization was really cool. And then the 3D printing, which I believe will be coming out here soon. And digital twin.
What city in Texas did you say that 3D?
It's more out west, like in California, Arizona.
There are parts of West Texas.
I was
that are
going to
doing
say,
it.
I thought I heard it was
Yeah,
Texas.
like yes, like Marfa, like a lot of places that have like events and stuff like that, and destination spots.
Yeah.
They've been doing like that exactly.
Like whole neighborhoods of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do print them in neighborhoods. It's not just like
Yeah.
one home at a time.
Right, right.
I'm sure they will get bigger and bigger to do that, but right now it's just all like this little, it's like a mobile home park, but with all the 3D printed homes. You have a bunch of other things like the green technologies. Apps, people are loving everything switching over to apps now, sadly. And social media. And then crowdfunding is getting really big. But mostly, to end it, these technologies are not just trends, they're actively shaping the future of real estate. They're creating new opportunities for investors and improving the overall experience for everyone involved in the real estate industry. As these innovations continue to evolve, they'll play a pivotal role in determining the direction of the market. I encourage all investors to stay informed about these advancements. By integrating these technologies into your investment strategies, you'll remain competitive and be in a position to capitalize on emerging trends. And adaptation is key in thriving in this ever-changing environment.